Hello. I'm I'm kind of restricted on the amount of income that I can put towards this, but my wife has a $15,000 student loan that is running at 12.5% interest, and I was wondering if that was even legal. One, for them to do that, and two, is there any options for me to try and get that interest rate down? I am a member of USAA. I haven't contacted them yet, but I don't know if they would even take on that debt.
Do you have do you own a home, Steve? Do you have a mortgage?
Unfortunately, no. I need to get rid of this before I can start saving for the down payment on that.
Gotcha. Yeah, Steve, I would try. Yes, it's legal, number one, and higher is legal. So, yes, it is legal. You've got two options. You can go to a USAA and try to refinance that and see what they will give you. The interest rate will be lower. Whether they're willing to do it or not, well, you'll have to check it out, but definitely go to them and find out if you can do it. Also, you may want to contact your Sallie Mae representative, and if you Google Sallie Mae, Northwest Arkansas, wherever you live in Arkansas, if you Google that, you'll come up with, a number of offices, and you might want to give them a call and see what kind of, see who they're working with. So Sallie Mae's not going to refinance it, but they'll give you a list or say, hey, look, we've got these 5 banks in your area that we are working with on this. What Sallie Mae does is just guarantee it. It's kind of like a VA loan or Fannie and Freddie or whatever, one of those. So I would do those two things and see if you can get it reduced. Here's the thing I would not like to see happen, though, Steve. I would like it if you say you got about 15 years left on it. It would be great if you could reduce it as a result of lowering the interest rate, but not adding any time to it. Trying to keep the time at, worst case scenario, keeping the time to where it is right now and not see that increase. So that would be an ideal situation. So I would try those two resources and see what you can find out.
Okay. It's raking me over the coals. I mean, 12.5% interest, and there's only my income in our family. So,
yeah,
I can't afford the 12.5% interest. I mean, I can afford the bill, but the interest rate is just ridiculous.
It is. And, it is just, it's getting to the point where so many of these student loans are as bad as the credit cards. And President Obama 2 years ago set out and was, or 2 years ago, 2010, 2009, I'll say. No, what am I saying? 2011. Went to all the college campuses talking about how, he was going to work to see the interest rate capped and lowered. Well, he did, but the cap's not very low. And, it has been totally ineffective. And it is a huge burden on our society. And frankly, it's probably one of the next bubbles to burst. We have, trillions of dollars in student loan debt. It's insane. It really is. So I think that if you work at it there, you can at least get the interest rate down to somewhat normal. Thanks, Steve.
Go ahead. Has 2 student loans, and one's 4.5% interest. And
okay.
This is the second one, and it's 12.5% interest.
Okay.
So do you think USA would refinance that? I really don't have any collateral to put up.
Yeah, I think if you can show good payment history and, just take that piece that's 12.5, I think that you have a good shot at getting a personal loan for that much money. It's not that, I don't know what it is. I just know it's under 15,000 once you carve out is it, did you say, was 15,000 the total, both loans?
15,000 is the principal.
On both the 4.5 and the 12.5.
It's around 20,000 on both loans.
Oh, okay, I got you. So I think you should be able to get that if you have a good job. What they're looking for is income. They're looking for not a lot of. I don't mean income in amount. What they're looking for is your ability and what your income history is. I've had a job for a number of years. I get this much income and so on and so forth. They're looking for consistency there So, I mean, I definitely think it's worth a try. But if that doesn't work, then you got to go to Sallie Mae and see what they can do.